Hello, this is Ashwin Kumar Verma. Today in this video, I will show you the data of company, big company. Unfortunately, its name is Big Basket. What a coincidence! Big company and Big Baskets all are same. So I have got the data from Kaggle that we have to operate on that. So I have operated and give some commands on that so that you can, if you want to check that codes and the file you want to access, I'll upload on the GitHub and provide you the link on the description box so that you can easily check on that and you can also learn about that. So learning is the first priority of every person, so you don't need to uh, take a stress on that. uh, mm, बाकी practice and practice. So let's start the new CSV file and with the new data which I have used in this video, and it's a EDA project. So as we can see that it's a EDA, but some of code I have invented, some of code I have used in the previous video. So that code I have used here. So let's check what I have invented and what I have used so that you guys can get some idea how to make a project or EDA project. In this video, I'm not going to show my PPT I have made, but I will not show because there is some privacy concerns of that. And just see the codes and let's meet on the code. शुरू करते हैं. Quickly, I'm sharing my screen so that you guys are able to see my codes. Okay. Firstly, what I have do. So firstly, I have changed the name Big Basket. I don't like Untitled 75, 76, whatever that was number was. I don't like. So that's why I have written the. But a second, I have to save that. Okay. It's a saved file. So firstly, I have changed the name Untitled to Big Basket. Then after I have imported the libraries from to write the code, import pandas dot p pandas as pd, import numpy as np, import matplotlib dot pyplot, import sklearn, import cbond. You can also import some other libraries as per your convenience and your uses. So for my project, I have used this one only because this one is very much important to work on the data. So it's very necessary to import NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Cbond, whatever you want. If you don't want to import the sklearn, let me clear this. Okay, you can't. You don't need to. Okay, so let's move forward. So what I have written, firstly, we have to mount the Google Drive because it's very important to mount your Google Drive from your notebook or with your notebook. So for mounting, we have to just click on this and go to this folders. It will show a pop-up message here, and you will hear that reading something that you want to show that you want to mount your notebook to Google Drive. So you have to click yes. Then after some 15 seconds, this drive shows here. You have to click on this then click on my drive, and whatever wherever you have put your file, you have to go that folders. Just I have just say I have put my CSV file here on the big basket as name as bigbasket.csv. We have to click on the three dots, then we have to click on copy path, then kam khatam. You have to just cut this, and you have to write a code like df is equal to pt dot read underscore csv, and under parenthesis you have to just paste that path so that it will mount. After that you have to just shift and click enter so that it will automatically run this cell. So as we have noticed that this code has run very frequently, no error, with no error. So to see the data, we have to write df. It will show the whole rows and columns, whatever inside your CSV file. You can see here. So in my CSV, there are 8,208 rows and 9 columns. Then we have just click on df.head. It will show the first 5 data. It means, sorry, my mistake. It will show the first 5 rows of the data. So you will say there are written only 4 and you are saying the 5. So my dear friends, it will contain this one too, 0th index. Okay, so that's to calculate this 4 and plus 0 is equal to 5 rows. Same as for the tail, we can get 5 rows from the last part. So if I have to see the first 10, 100,000, whatever number you want to write here, just like I have written 10, so that I got the 10 data, 10 rows. 9 plus 0 is equal to 10. 0th row is equal to 10. Here 9 plus 0 is 9. So don't be confused here. 9th row plus 0th row, it gives you 10th row. So whatever number you will write, you will get the data. Let for 1000 I have write. Just click on that. We get 1000 rows. Similarly, whatever number you will put it here, you will get that data. Same for the tail. For 10th, we got the from last 10 number. So then let's move forward. df.sample is equal to 10. What this code says? This code says it will take a random 10 data, 10 rows from my data book. So as you can see, 1939, 395, 1532. There is a no correlation between these lines. So it's a random generated. It means taken a random rows from my CSV file. So let's move forward. df.describe what this code gives you. This code gives you the description of all the data. Just like their account, there are a number of 8,208 rows for price and discount price. Mean it means here is the average. So the average price is 5,000. Sorry, 5,000. Sorry, 545. I forgot about that. There is point between 5 and 4. So standard deviation is this minimum, the minimum price in the shop. is 5. I guess 10, I guess होना चाहिए 1 मिनिमम प्राइस, क्योंकि एक्लर्स भाई साहब अभी भी 1 रुपया में भी मिलता है। बाकी तो बड़े लोग, बड़ी दुकान, क्या कर सकते हैं लोग। So the for let's move forward. 20, what is 25, 50%, 75%? All are percentile. It means this number, this data in percentile form. The maximum price of the atom is 10,140. Let's move forward. What this code gives, DF dot describes includes O. It gives these data to count this data: product name, brand, image URL, quantity, category, subcategory. अच्छा, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 columns. यूनिक कितने हैं इसमें? यूनिक है 6769, ब्रांड में यूनिक है 842, एंड सेम एज इमेज यूआरएल में यूनिक है 8202, सेम एज दिस। टॉप में सबसे ज़्यादा किसका है? सबसे ज़्यादा है टी का है, जो कि ब्रांड है फ्रेस्को। इमेज ये है, मतलब लेडीज लोग चाय का ज़्यादा ऑर्डर करती है। मैं नहीं कह रहा, डेटा बोल रहा है। टॉप में देखिए टी है, इट मीन्स कि बिग बास्केट से सबसे ज़्यादा टी ऑर्डर हुआ है। फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या है? फ्रीक्वेंसी इज 10 फॉर प्रोडक्ट नेम। इट मीन्स 10 की फ्रीक्वेंसी का कहने का ये मतलब है कि मान सकते हैं कि 10 सेकंड में या 10 मिनट में चाय बिक रहा है हर बार, या 10 सेकंड में चाय बिक रहा है, या 10 घंटा में चाय बिक रहा है, या जो भी एक पर्टिकुलर नंबर है, उस नंबर के बाद ही चाय बिक रहा है, इस तरह से। सो लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट df.info. It gives it gives you all the uh, it gives you all the product name column in this format, and there are 8208 rows in each column. It is presented here. All are not null. It means there is no empty column or rows. All are objective type. In the product name, brand maybe price is floated and discount price is floated. Obviously, because here we can conclude, we can see in the future that the price of some item is 10.225 rupees. It will show the float, because you can see here is a point. If we write 10.20 rupees, it's also float. If we write 10 on rupees only, it's an integer. So be careful in this and in this. It will confuse all. Even in the first phase of the coding, I was also confused about that. So I have told you. Next, if, it shows in this code df dot duplicated, not duplicated. This is the right path. Then parenthesis, it will show the whatever rows in the file, it contains duplicate terms or not. If yes, if contains, then in this field it will show true. uh, if there is no any duplicated message, so it will show the false. So as we can see, all are false, it means there is no false. Okay, if uh, some rows are true, so we have to extract and remove that rows, columns, or predict some data. Whatever you want to say, you can. But you have to extract that. So if there is a true inside this data type, what how we can extract that? It I will explain in another video, but here I will only say how to add that. If let's say 10th, 12th, 15th, 20th got true. So if we add this one, we can get 4. Okay, 4 number. But if in this file there is no duplicated message, so we can check it here also. Print df dot duplicated parenthesis dot some parenthesis. So it will give the 0. It means there is no any duplicated message. If we get in some 5 4 duplicated message, it will show here. Now let's move forward. Df dot columns, it gives you the column what in the what were the columns. We can get it here: product name, brand, price, discount price, image, URL, quantity, category, subcategory, absolute URL. Data type is objective. Obviously data type is objective नहीं रहेगा. Now let's come to the next code, which is df.brand. It how many brands is this? Let me take a minute. Let me try something. Please don't judge about that. I'm also doing that in the first time. df dot brand dot let's see what it gives. I think it will give error. Same. What is this series? Object has no attribute sum. Okay, this will give the sum of all the 8,000 rows. Fresco, 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 dot, 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 dot. It will give all the 8,000. हालांकि इसको करने का कोई मतलब नहीं बनता था, लेकिन कोड रन करवाना था. हो गया. So let's come to the next part, which is df.brand. We can see that one is fresco, second is fresco, third is fresco, fourth is fresco. Let's check it out here. So we can also check it here: fresco, 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 so on. Let's okay. Now I have to calculate the particular price of all this data inside the CSV is what. How many price of that CSV contains. So for this, we have to just write df dot price dot sum with parentheses, and we have to active the string. So we get 44,76,795 rupees. For next, let's check the how to make a graph. So for graph, just forgot about this. It's just a name. df dot df under parenthesis one, sorry, underscore one is equal to plt dot figure. It means plt pie plot. Here we here we are using matplotlib dot pie plot for plt, and then figure we have to we have to maintain a figure. So then fig size, it will give the size of the figure. What let me show you. Uh, um, this is the size of figure. This from here to here. Okay, this is the size of the figure, and from this to last. Okay, so is the figure size. We can control it from here. We have to change this data, and we can calculate this. So for this, I can show you. Okay, 20 है ना, इसको 5 रखते हैं. Just see what is changing. See, it will give the whole screen. Okay, so this is the code, and then after that, in which type we are making the graph, which is SNS. It means seaborne dot count float. It is a count float, and for which which category we have to category we have to make a graph, which is df dot category. Okay, so let's examine this graph. So through this graph we can say a lot about that company, that there are very less health conscious guys inside buying to buying on this from this shop. Then after egg, the most product which is sold by the big basket is beauty and hygiene. It means from this graph, till now, from this graph, we can conclude that their maximum the customer are ladies or girls. Just because to see the graph, we can conclude that the ladies customer are maximum and very few are male. So that's why it's very important graph to see the future of the company. So let's see uh, if we take fruits and vegetable inside the shop, ठूस ठूस के मैंने भर दिया, बिकेगा ही नहीं. नुकसान किसका होगा? कंपनी का. बट डिमांड क्या है? What is the demand of that in this company? The beauty products and the hygiene. So if we put some uh, beauty products type, so it is necessary that it will increase the revenue generating from the customer. So moving forward, let me clear this. Okay. So for next, what I have done, df dot brand, same as we have seen earlier. Okay, df dot brand dot value dot underscore counts parenthesis. It gives you the what how many number if the data are fresco from first to fourth. Then how many fresco inside the data? There are 479 data of fresco, BB Royal 4,400 410, फिर BB Homes 183 and blah 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 blah. Okay, length are 842 and data type is integer because it's a number. So what I have done, I have made a graph on that, which is s is equal to df dot brand dot value underscore counts parenthesis dot to list, then parenthesis, then I log this one. This gives the location. It means how many graph I want to show. The blank space here is shows the start from initial, and the last shows the till the last term. It means uh, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. 5 is uncountable. It means we don't have to count the fifth term. Mm, so what I have written, plt dot title. I have given the title brands on the graph. So this one is the title, brands on graph. Then in the format of Seaborn, I have made this graph as a sns dot count plot. This shows the x-axis. What is x-axis? X-axis is s is what df dot brand dot value dot count blah blah blah. Okay, and the y-axis is data is equal to df dot brand, so that it will show the brands. Same as I have done in the next line. P is equal to df dot product name. In this graph where I have started to see the product name in the graph so that we can conclude more and learn more about that company to how to grow. So for this, we have to write plt dot figure, and then I have given the figure size. Plt dot title, I have given the title of that, same as the above. sns dot count plot x is equal to p, data type is equal to product name. Okay, we can see here that radium, sorry, farm eggs, regular, medium, whatever this, potato is more. It means in the product, if we make aloo inside that more, it is a chance to generate a more revenue of that company. So what I have done the next, I have done the df dot product name dot value underscore counts. Okay, it will gives t the maximum value. It will gives the value of the product's name. It means as we have seen that t is the maximum. So here is a t maximum is here. T is what 10 number, 10th बिका है. Extra light olive oil ये 9 बिका है. Idli rice 8 बिका है. Whatever this. So this is my whole project. I have written a lot of codes, and I will stop here, but you will not stop here. You have to continue this, and whatever question you are asking to yourself, it is very necessary to execute it on the graph, and in the form of graph and some pie charts. So let's meet on the next video. तब तक के लिए bye.